Wow. Well, this is day 50, the halfway point in my experiment in which for 100 days I am meditating an hour every day and rolling tape afterwards. 50 days. So what are some of the things that I know after 50 days of this experiment? Well, I know that there's still an aspect of my mind that resists going into that meditation every single morning. Still, after 50 days, there is a mind that says, I don't want to do this. We don't have to do this. Let's not do this. I also know that there are times when 60 minutes goes by in a flash, and there are other times when it feels like the most painful, multi-hour-long hour that could ever exist in time and space. I know that 50 days after meditating for an hour every day, I am more distant from my thoughts. As I've mentioned, I have become more of an observer of my thoughts, and that has been really the avenue of insight and revelation, because being in an observer's mode, being able to watch from a high perch, has allowed me to see all sorts of patterns of thinking that have really been detrimental to my growth, to my health, to my peace of mind. Modes and patterns of thinking that I can see now keep me stuck, keep me safe, keep me small, keep me in what's familiar, and have gotten in the way of living fully from my heart. I was thinking yesterday, I said I want to live from my heart all the time, and what else could be more important in the efforts of living from my heart than the dismantling of my mind? So one is certainly leading to the other. I know that I'm living on the edge of my own life. I mean, I'm going to this retreat next weekend with Michael Beckwith, and right now I have my ticket to LA. That's all I have. I don't have any other information about where to go after that and how I'm going to pay to go wherever I'm inspired to go after that. It's absolutely incredible, and I feel pretty light and okay with it because it's so outrageous and it's so funny. I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever at this time. You know, when you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. I mean, I can't lose all that I have. That's the most important thing, which is my consciousness, you know, my heart, all the things that are the most valuable to me. I can't lose them because they're inherently forever mine. They're part of the eternal. So sure, why not? I talked with the people from the reservation, from the event staff rather, last night. And I was telling the guy, a great guy, Lloyd, you know, this hit I got in my meditation about asking Michael Beckwith to come up to Anchorage. And so what does he say? He goes, you know, let me give you his assistant's name and email. It's always good to put that out first so that by the time you see Michael and invite him, and when you see him in person next week, he may have already heard from his assistant, or you can tell him, hey, I talked with your assistant. So that just felt really amazing and powerful. I know that it's going up to 90 degrees over the next day or two, and that makes me nervous. I feel like I want to dig a hole in the dirt and stay as cool as possible. But 50 days, it's a pretty remarkable milestone. And I think that everything is as it's supposed to be. I want to talk to you real quickly, though, about this spiritual response to President Trump that my friend and I have been collaborating on. Today we did something called visioning, where we go into a deep meditative space and place, and we just pose questions, and we listen deeply, and we write down or capture anything that we get through us as we pose these questions. And it's a really powerful thing that's unfolding. It's a really powerful thing that's unfolding, helping people find their center during times of chaos and change. And this is something that I wrote about in January, that I wanted to start a program helping people feel empowered during times of chaos and change, helping people manage change from the inside out. So I feel excited that something else is starting to reemerge as a thing to say yes to, and take a leap and just say yes to it and see what happens. So day 50, it's a pretty tremendous day, and I'm feeling good, and that's a good thing. Hope you are too. And if you're not, remember, just tell the story that makes you feel good. Even if you can't see the evidence of it, tell the story anyway, until you start feeling as good as if it's actually there. And sure enough, it's on its way.